Hello, and welcome to today's Saturday Double Tap. And our first contract today, Pomato, set in Miami and supplied by Shaco 1610. So with no briefing, we'll move straight on to our targets, and today we have 5 of them, along with a free map. So for today's challenge, we'll be starting as the food vendor, and we'll be bringing with us a lockpick, some shuriken, and a silenced pistol. So right from the start and off the bat, we're gonna finish cleaning the counter there, make our way to the far end of the food stands and collect up a propane cylinder. And we're gonna place this on the striped line here, and then we're gonna make our way to the far end where we started, where we will find 3 more propane cylinders. And we're going to place these all in a line on the right hand side of the central line, and that's so we don't take out any of the innocent civilians. So we just want to make a nice line so that each of the propane cylinders, once detonated, will eliminate one of the 3 targets located right here. So the final cylinder will place about there. They don't have to be exact, and there are our 3 targets. So we're going to make our way through the door behind us, and there should be a guard just heading this way. So we're just going to wait for him to remove himself from the equation by wandering back off down the rear of the motorhomes. We're going to pull out our silenced pistol, open the door, and we're going to put 2 bullets into the first propane cylinder, and that will get us a 3-for-1 deal. So 3 targets down, 2 more to go, and they are both located in the food vending areas underneath the stands. Now the first one is pretty easy. We can just lockpick our way into the room here, and in here we will find a fuse box. I'm just going to close that door. These doors don't tend to close themselves. So there is our next target, still in panic mode at the moment, and as soon as he comes out of panic mode, we are going to turn on or off the fuse box on the wall. There we go, and we're going to turn that back on again quickly before he comes back into the room. We're going to hide ourselves around the corner here, and when he comes in to investigate the fuse box on the wall, we can then position ourselves behind him and throw one of our shurikens at his head. So we also have a box in the room available to us, so we may as well use it, and we can deposit him inside. Now our final target is in the other food stand on the other side, so we're going to exit and make our way round, and this time we have to be a little bit more careful, as there are some NPCs, not the fake ones, in this area. But as long as none of them are passing through the underpass here, we can lockpick our way into the door. We're going to select our shurikens once again. We're going to open the door to the food vending area and throw a shuriken into the room. That will get the attention of our final target. Now all of these last 2 targets are enforcers, so we don't want them spotting us. Again, we're going to go and close the door because they don't close automatically all of a sudden, and then shuriken to our final target. There's no box with which to hide her in, so we're going to exit the area and close the door behind us, and then we're going to make good our escape by heading for the main entrance exit. There is an enforcer guard in this area. He's currently on patrol. I think he's in the security office, but you do need to keep an eye out for him. So there we go, one more trending contract taken care of, and we get confirmation all of our targets have been eliminated according to plan, and we get a silent assassin rating. Moving on, we are going to head to the Middle East. So for our second challenge today, Fazby 6000 is awesome sauce, set in Dubai and supplied by Shadow Wolf 2872. So again, with no briefing, we'll move straight on to our targets, and we have 5 of them, and once again a free map. So for our second challenge, we'll be starting as event security, and we'll be bringing with us some emetic poison, a fiber wire, and a silenced pistol. So right from the start and off the bat, we're going to put down the important clipboard here, make our way off to our right and out into the reception area. We're going to add our emetic poison to the bottle of water on the counter, and that will be drunk shortly by the receptionist just there. Now while we're waiting for that to happen, we can move on to our next 2 targets, one of which is in the atrium bathroom. Here he is, and we're going to lure him into the toilet cubicle by overflowing the sink. He is a pistol elimination, so we're just going to plant ourselves next to the plants behind the door here, and when our target comes in, we're going to close the door and we are going to let him turn off the water and then put a bullet in the mirror and then his head. So we're going to leave him there as there's nowhere to hide the body. He does drop a key card which we require, so we're going to grab that and exit the cubicle, close the door behind us, make our way through the key card door, take out the camera in the corridor, grab the propane cylinder, and just down the stairs we will find our next target, who is an accident explosion. So we're going to launch the propane cylinder at her head and then quickly put 2 bullets into that and send her for a short flying mission up against the wall. We're then going to return to the bathroom and await the arrival of our original target, the receptionist. She is on her way, but she does move somewhat slowly. So when she finally joins us in the bathroom, we can follow her into the cubicle and ask her very, very kindly, have you seen the UK government's missing money? Apparently it's not down there, and I have a strong suspicion where it is, and it won't be down a toilet. So, 3 targets taken care of. Our final 2 targets are up in the penthouse, so we're going to make our way up there. We're also going to require a change of disguise, which we can acquire on the way. We're going to grab the crowbar from the toolbox above the art installation, and we're going to wait right here on the scaffolding for the patrolling guard to finish up playing with his phone, probably on Tinder or Facebook or X or Twitter or whatever you want to call it. When he moves away to the water cooler area, we can hop up onto the balcony, render him unconscious with our crowbar. We're going to take out that camera, but it's not strictly necessary. We're going to retrieve our crowbar, and we're going to take our friend here into the storage room and deposit him in the nearby closet. We're then going to take his outfit, and we are now all set to take on our final 2 targets. So we're going to make our way down to the service entrance of the penthouse, and we're going to bust our way in with the crowbar and make our way up and through the pantry area. And what we're going to do is trigger 2 conversations. So the first will be the 2 guards guarding the parachutes, and they're just over past the entrance area here, and once we get within range they will begin their conversation. We're then going to select our fiber wire and make our way upstairs and trigger a conversation between one of the housekeepers, our target, and the guard who is talking to. We're then going to make our way out onto the balcony area, being aware that there is a guard enforcer in this area on patrol, and we're going to make our way around and into the bathroom, and when our target has finished his conversation, he will come into this bathroom and approach the bath, and when he does, we will then be able to get behind him and attack him with our garrote, or our fiber wire, whatever you want to call it, or a cheese cutter if you don't have the money for a proper fiber wire. So once he's done, we're going to leave him there. There is a box available if you want to use it, but no one's going to go into the room. Now by this point, our other target will have finished his conversation, and he would have taken up position in the living room area. We're going to cut back through the pantry to avoid the other guard in the room, who is an enforcer. We're going to use our crowbar and we're going to throw it just against the wall in the corridor there. That will get the attention of our target, and when he comes in to investigate, we will put a simple bullet through his head, hopefully. So here he comes now, and we're just going to drop him very quickly with a single bullet, and then we're going to make our way once again through the pantry and through the kitchens and out into the balcony area, avoiding the patrolling enforcer guard, and out onto the golf course area, and then we're going to throw ourselves off of a perfectly good building. So there we go, 2 more contracts taken care of, and for our second contract we get confirmation all of our targets have been eliminated according to plan. Again, we had no objectives, so we gain ourselves a silent assassin rating. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.